Alright there you guys again, welcome to another one of my live videos. Today I'm going to be updating you on some more latest news. The current latest news now, it did break out yesterday about Manchester United had showed an interest in signing Verrati from PSG. I thought it may have been like a fake narrative, I didn't believe really much in it, but it did say that Verrati was considering changing agents, currently sanctioned his current agent and currently switching to Raiola. I didn't really believe much of it because Barcelona have been emerged as the front runners, but they have struggled to agree a fee for Verrati. I either thought he was going to stay at PSG, go to Barcelona, or sign a new contract with PSG, but now the reports are breaking he has currently sanctioned his agent and he has currently switched for Raiola to represent him, who currently represents Mkhitaryan, Pogba, Zlatan, and he's basically said he's related and he's an authorised when it comes to sport as Raiola as his agent. That means now significantly, now he's currently his agent, this means we could be emerged as the front runners to get Verrati on the board at Manchester United. Manchester United and PSG are currently in advanced talks now of signing Verrati. It could end up being true, but he's a player that, you know, is very efficient, good at driving forward, operates space, fantastic in the air also. Enthusiastic, probably one of the most efficient, best players in world football is Verrati at this moment in time. But now Raiola currently represents him now because he has currently switched agents. PSG may not sell him, but I'd love a player as Verrati at Manchester United. I really would. Skillful, talented, experienced, as I said, and I'd love a player of Verrati at Manchester United. And Manchester United and PSG are undergoing talks now to get his current signature. So he took Zlatan, Pogba, Mkhitaryan to Manchester. So could Verrati be next now, because he's got a lot of trustworthy in Raiola. So we are currently in talks with him. There's also been latest news about Renato Sanchez as well. Apparently Bayern Munich and AC Milan had been in advanced talks. I think Bayern Munich want a price tag of around about £40 million for Renato Sanchez. I would love Renato Sanchez, as I said. Manchester United are thinking about plotting a bidding and going for him. Good in the air, good at operating space, creative player, enthusiastic, and I'd love him because we're desperate for that midfielder. We need that midfielder. We need that depth. We need that creativeness in that midfield. And Renato Sanchez could possibly happen, depending if we're going to meet the £40 million price tag. What's that? Well, so and yes, as I did mention yesterday on one of my videos, that Chelsea have now confirmed the signing of Verrati. Currently, as I did say, with Conte, he's been frustrated with the lack of investment in the transfer window. Chelsea have been currently in turmoil, you know. Yeah, true. Chelsea have been in turmoil, but Verrati, as I said, wasn't their number one choice. It basically was it the third, fourth choice out of all the strikers they've looked at? They've looked at Aubameyang, they've looked at Hernandez, who looks like he's going to West Ham. Obviously, they looked at Lukaku before we hijacked Lukaku. And they've also had their interest in Aguero, so Verrati wasn't their main priority, but I think it's a £65 million deal that's been completed. I think he's currently jetted off today as Verrati is jetted off. And yeah, he's going to be doing, it was prior to the medical, prior to the personal terms, it was comparable to when we got Lukaku, when we got Lindelof, but he's going to be passing his medical today, and he's going to be fully agreeing the personal terms. The deal has already been agreed, which is, I thought it was 70 million, but I think it's 65 million or something like that. But it has been vice versa, if you will, because it has, like, rotated differently, it's changed. You'd have thought it'd been Chelsea getting Lukaku, Manchester United getting Verrati, but the way Real Madrid were being stubborn with their prices. He completed his honeymoon, completed his wedding. It looked realistically like he was coming to Manchester United. They were holding talks at the Bernabeu for him to hold an exit, for him to come. We didn't currently meet that price tag for Verrati, so basically didn't end up coming. Yeah, Real Madrid wanted, it was about 70 to 80 million pound. I didn't say it was worth that kind of money because he is a good player. He has got a good pedigree. He's proved it at Juventus, but he's a good player. But he hasn't had them starts at Real Madrid. He's had the irregular starts, so he hasn't been able to participate himself or perform, because we know that Real Madrid is built around Ronaldo. It's built around Benzema. It's built around Gareth Bale. That's why Verrati hasn't had the starts that he's had. But when he goes to Chelsea under Conte, he's going to get that first team football for the current champions. And Chelsea have currently got Bakayoko, they've got Rodriguez, so they've added ranks in them areas where they needed to add ranks into. John Terry left after 22 years, so they need a replacement for him. Matic looks like he's currently leaving. Still think Chelsea want £40 million. He's currently in Asia. Oh no, sorry, he's not in Asia. He's training on his own. He didn't go with the Chelsea squad. We could still get Matic. Wouldn't be my first choice by any means. And also Diego Costa is set to be going to Atletico Madrid. They have been in talks with Chelsea, but I think Chelsea want between £40–50 million for Diego Costa, basically. But basically, some Chelsea supporters did come out and say we basically didn't want Lukaku. They said the board wanted Lukaku, but Conte didn't want Lukaku. Conte wanted Lukaku. It was Chelsea's main priority. They wanted to get Lukaku on the board. I'll tell you in a minute. I'll get onto that topic in a minute, mate. It was Chelsea's main priority was Lukaku and Conte's, but they did fail. They had come out to agreement where he nearly agreed a fee for only Lukaku. But if you switch Lukaku, the comparison Lukaku and Morata, I do think Morata is better. Lukaku is Premier League proven, but I think Morata is more highly experienced, and I think he's a better player. He's got a good calibre. I think he's a better player than Lukaku. Lukaku, for such concerns me, he does bottle in the big games, but we play good players playing around him. He's an efficient goal scorer. He can score fantastic goals. And the latest news. With Neymar. I did say this on one of my videos yesterday. I did record it because my YouTube was playing up, so I couldn't go live. It was a staggering £220 million euro bid, which I think is £197 million sterling, something like that. That Neymar, that Paris man were willing to offer Barcelona. And basically, I said Barcelona can't reject this because it will trigger the Barcelona press. So basically, Barcelona can't reject this, but the club president has basically said he's still very, very confident that Neymar will stay at Barcelona. But currently the PSG owners have been discussing with Barcelona, and currently the father basically must think there's something behind this. He must be convinced, the father of Neymar, that he may be making the move to PSG because he's bought the tickets for the potential move to Paris Saint-Germain. But Neymar's even basically admitted, it did report yesterday from a journalist, that he wants to join PSG. Currently, recent reports, he's just told his friends that he will be joining up with PSG. But if this does go down, this deal, this is going to make history in world football. For that staggering amount of money, basically, you could buy 7-8 players. You could maybe even get a new starting 11 with that amount of money at stake. Well, currently, the father's still been in touch since last summer because PSG had gone for him last summer, didn't work out. He's also currently, October, he signed a 5-year contract with Barcelona as well. So really, Barcelona can't deny this. They're basically trying to obviously keep hold of him. But this is a €220 million stake. You won't find a lot of many teams playing that, but PSG will. PSG are capable of paying this staggering amount of money for them. But you've got to be honest, one of the best players in the world, isn't he? He's skillful, good in the air, strong, aggressive, very versatile, can play numerous positions. His performances are unrecognisable in the World Cup. They're absolutely fantastic. Winning the Confederations Cup with Brazil. Look at the honours he's won in that with Barcelona, Neymar. And look at his relation with Messi. His relationship with Messi is fantastic. But it would be beneficial if he did go to PSG because, what is it now? it would be beneficial, because if he did go to PSG, he's got basically teammates there who he bonds with fantastically well. Dani Alves, Figo Silva, and someone else, his current Brazilian teammates. So it would be beneficial if he does go there. And plus, if he goes there, it would be one of the most highly paid players in the world, basically. And this is a staggering amounts of money. So what's your opinions on that? But I think he's had a press conference, or was it an interview or something like that as well, basically saying he was happy at Barcelona. So basically, I don't know what's going on. He's playing with the board. I don't know what's really going on, but he's telling PSG, and he's told his friends that he will be going to PSG. So what's your opinions on it? That's your latest news on that. Please let me know in the comments below what you think your latest news is on that. What do you think to the situation about that? And yes, we know Chelsea have they have confirmed the signing of Verrati. They've also were planning to plot a bidding for Sergio Aguero, as I did update you the other day. But Sergio Aguero, to believe me, when he's on form, he's in the top 5. Probably one of the most prolific goal scorers and strikers in world football. And Chelsea were planning to plot a 60 bidding. He isn't Pep Guardiola's first choice, but Pep Guardiola did say, and Manchester City have made it clear to Chelsea they are reluctant to sell him, and they are resisted to this. So basically they're saying Sergio Aguero is not for sale, but basically it's not Pep Guardiola's first choice. I think Gabriel Jesus is Pep Guardiola's first choice over Sergio Aguero, but when they do play together, I'm going to be quite honest with you, they are the flourish of Manchester City. Currently played fantastically with Atletico Madrid before. You know, he's won honours with Manchester City. He's just a fantastic player. He's just a fantastic player, and he used to be fantastic with Tevez at City. He used to be fantastic with Diego Forlan at Atletico Madrid, Sergio Aguero, and currently netted 20 goals, was it, last season as well. Scored twice in the Watford game as well, so it just proves how much of a clinical goal scorer he is. And I think now Chelsea are going to have more confidence. Yeah, that's a good point, because Chelsea, if they were to sell Matic to us, basically that would be classed as one of their arch rivals, and you know, their arch rivals. But if they did get him away, get him abroad, Chelsea wouldn't be basically selling him to an arch rival. But I did say Matic was not worth £40 million anywhere. I have reservations about him. Could still happen. I think Juve have been in talks, but it could still happen that we could get Matic on the board. But I don't know where we're at in the transfer window at the moment, and you know, the delay with Perisic as well. The delay with Perisic is disappointing. As I did say, highly experienced. He's going to be a player that's going to create that width. We need that width in the team. He's a player that can deliver balls into the box. He's a player that's done fantastically well with Inter Milan. He's currently been at Wolfsburg in the past, Dortmund in the past. He's not Galactico, but he is a fantastic player. And he currently, well, we did say, the media speculated it was going to be finalised on Monday. And then basically, before they went to China on Tuesday, it said Monday it said it was going to be announced in 48 hours, as I did update you. And then before they went on the China tours, we expected it fully complete. The deal was going to be done, but that didn't work out. He currently went to China with Inter Milan, so that could take a dramatic U-turn. And basically, they've tried involving Martial maybe, but I did say don't get rid of Martial. He did fail to replicate that form back under Louis van Gaal, but that's true, you can escape tax or live rich in Paris. Yeah, you can escape tax fraud, but I did say Barcelona cannot reject this. They basically said if anyone is good, they basically made it clear if anyone is going to meet that 220 million release clause, basically, we are going to be willing to offload him, and they have, and this will trigger the Barcelona press, as I said. So Barcelona really can't sell him. They can't sell him, but we're going back to even Perisic anyway. I'm still confident we may get him on the board. He wants to force the move. Obviously, the director's basically reluctant, basically resisting any offers. Basically, Di Marzio had announced, the Italian journalist had announced, it was a €55 million that Inter Milan wanted, which is £48 million sterling. And then a recent bid had been rejected with £39 million plus adds-ons as well, which had apparently been rejected as well. So I don't know what's going on with even Perisic. And with Martial, I'd love to keep Martial whether we get Perisic or not, because Martial, he failed under Mourinho. He didn't really play that well, but he's only young. He can still grow and develop into his game more. You know, like Marcus Rashford is. He's getting bigger. He's getting grown into his game more, and he's scoring goals, as he proved in the LA Galaxy game in a fantastic, convincing performance for Manchester United. So, yeah, any more questions? And I think Chelsea will be, now they've got Verrati, as I said, though, they'll be more confident. They got the league last season, they played fantastic football, and I think they could be up there this season now. They're going to be looking at a few more signs, but now they've got Verrati, you know, Chelsea will feel more calm, composed. They'll feel, you know, very ecstatic with the signing of Alvaro Morata. I'm disappointed we didn't get Alvaro Morata. I am disappointed that we didn't get Alvaro Morata, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. But yeah, we're in talks with Verrati. I would like Verrati. He is a good player. We need that depth in the midfield. I'm desperate. We need that defensive mid. We need that creative winners. You know, that's what I'm saying. And the attacking force at the front line may be alright if Zlatan stays. I'm not quite sure. I haven't really read up about Verrati at the moment. I will look up about that soon. But yeah, if Zlatan stays, I think we'll be maybe just okay in the attacking force. Then we may look furthermore in the region at Griezmann in January. We'll look at Griezmann, because we still need a class striker, in my opinion, because Rashford's not ready to lead the lines as yet. So yeah, Manchester United are currently in talks with Verrati. Now, The Sun has reported it. It's reporting from news reports that Raiola is currently representing Verrati, and he's oversaw the deals of Paul Pogba, cheers for the like, Zlatan, Mkhitaryan, which is fantastic news. But if I say with an aim out, if this deal gets finalised and this deal goes through, it will make history in world football. So basically, you could say the world record fee we paid for Paul Pogba last summer, he makes an impact in that midfield. He plays lovely trademark passes, as I said, and I do really highly rate him. But compare the money that's going around, that's currently a bargain compared to the £220 million, basically. And yeah, Manchester United also go to Manchester. Yes, I'm going to be doing a preview. I just remembered Manchester City, Manchester United tonight in the Champions Cup friendly. I will be currently doing a preview before that game. I will be looking at all the latest news of what's going on that. So we'll have to see what happens about that. Any more transfer news to update you with? Let's have a think. Any more? As I did confirm yesterday, Javi Hernandez looks like he could be going to West Ham. If you did see that video, drop a like on that video as well. The little P, fantastic player. PSG though, they've got Dani Alves on the board, and they're looking to add ranks. I'm not sure what's going on with Cavani there. They're looking to add ranks, especially in their final third, because they currently just got pimped to the French league. In the French league last season by Monaco. They basically are the best team in France, basically are Paris Saint-Germain. But they've basically had an interest in Alexis Sanchez as well, and if they do get the deal done and finalised for Neymar, I don't think they'll be feared getting Sanchez on the board either. But basically, Arsene Wenger, basically with Alexis Sanchez, has basically come out, he's rebuffed it, he's basically being ruthless, he's basically saying what Sanchez has basically said is mistranslated, because Sanchez, he's basically saying he's not going, did Arsene Wenger. Basically, Sanchez did quote out after the Confederations Cup, my future is decided, but I can't tell you. He basically then said, I want Champions League football, and then he basically said, my decision is made, and then he was relying on Arsenal to currently make the next move. And he currently said in a Canal 13 interview with Chile, I want Champions League football. And the 3 FA Cups, 4 seasons with Arsenal, he basically said he feels unhappy. He's currently still got a year. Is it still a year left on his contract? So you would now get him for a reasonable fee. I think he has been demanding a contract, a wage or something like that of £300,000-400,000 a week. Arsenal's do, mate, pay that kind of money for him. But Arsenal, this is the first time they haven't been in Champions League football for like 20 bleeding years or something like that. And that was 17 years before they did sign Sanchez. And he's been Pep Guardiola's #1 solution to try and reunite with Pep Guardiola. Bayern Munich have been in the race. Paris Saint-Germain, if they can get him on the board, they will get him on the board, will Paris Saint-Germain, you know, Alexis Sanchez. But he may end up staying at Arsenal. I'm not quite sure what's going to be happening with that. Sanchez, very composed, organised, driving forward, fantastic player, and one of Arsenal's best players, and Arsenal wouldn't like to get rid of him. But of course, they've got Lacazette on the board as well, so Sanchez does go. I still think they need to strengthen up in the team, do Arsenal. They did currently beat back. I think they did beat Bayern Munich yesterday in a friendly. I think it was 1-1 or something. I think it went out of penalties. Was it 4-3 on penalties or something like that? So what do you think to the Sanchez situation? Put your comments below now. What you think to the Sanchez situation? But as I said, there could be still players available. Not sure what's going on with Bale. Very comparison to Perisic. You know, I'm going to look at some more transfer rumours that's going on, but the big main headlines is about Verrati, because I did thought it was a fake narrative. Because you saw the same with Usman Dembele before. You know, I think he wanted Raiola as his agent, and it didn't happen. So we report on everything that goes on from the media, from the reports. That's what we do on this channel. So could you put your comments below what you think to the Sanchez situation? What do you think to the Sanchez situation? But as I said, there's a lot of good players out there we could still get on the board if we don't get Perisic. There's a lot of good French players out there that we could still get on the board. You know, and we'll see what happens about that. But anything more? Let's have a think. It was basically, we've had a lot of positives in the transfer window. We've had a lot of negatives. We know where the problems lie. And yes, also to update you, Jose Mourinho did say he wants 15 years at Old Trafford. It's going to be hard to basically follow, well, it's going to be hard to basically follow the legacy of Alex Ferguson, because he was there for over nearly 3 decades, achieved whatever he achieved with fantastic Premier League, Champions Leagues, FA Cups, absolutely fantastic manager. And Mourinho's hoping, well, he's looking to build this foundation now, and he's hoping to gain success at Manchester United, as he did last season, winning the Europa League, getting that Champions League football offering, winning the League Cup as well, and doing fantastic in his first debut season with Manchester United. He's looking to build a platform that and create a platform on that, and yeah, but with Chelsea, he's proved a good pedigree. He did say you couldn't succeed in the season after you can't succeed, but he's very confident he can be here for 15 years at Old Trafford. He said, he basically quoted out, Ferguson's career was unique as well, and he's looking to follow on that legacy. Obviously, we had bad spells under Louis van Gaal, we had bad spells under Moyes, but that's the past. Put that beside us. Mourinho's big sign now, this is a clean slate. I've done fantastic in my first season. My debut season. Now I'm going to build this foundation and get Manchester United where they want to be. Spend the money on the players that we want, because we have got the money. We are one of the richest clubs in the world. And he's also said it about Ranieri, Arsene Wenger, you know. He's been there at Arsenal years. Didn't win a trophy for years, and currently done well in the FA Cup. But Arsenal looking to buy into their history. You know, they're not the team as they used to be when they had the likes of Ferreira, Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, Lundberg. They were absolutely fantastic team then, and 2004 did go unbeaten in the Premier League, which is a very hard thing to do, which I don't think may be done again. So we'll see. We'll see. I still have concerns at left back. As I said, we still may need left back, and I'm still confident that Manchester United can retain De Gea this season. There has been the slight rumours about him going to Real Madrid, as I said. But yeah, we're still on course, but the transfer window's not going as good now as we want it to. We've got Lindelof, we've got Lukaku. Perisic isn't going well at the moment. Matic could still happen. 9 goal, and I think he's proposed to be signing a new contract with AC Milan. Sorry, Roma, should I say. Fabinho not going to happen. So yeah, it's important that Jose Mourinho's got a lot more in the region at other players that are possibly going to be available if we miss out on the targets that we wanted to get in. So yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. Anyway, that's everything to update you with today. Drop your comments and likes on the video. Subscribe to Chaz and Boy Davenport and take it easy. And I'll see you later. Bye.